Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have me, the Rhino, and I'm going to drink a beer here that was donated to me by Average Joe. So thank you very much, Average Joe, for this. I'm really excited to try it because you, sir, are an asshole. No, it could be good. I don't ever have high hopes when I see this brewery, in all honesty. This is, for me personally, this is the Trafalgar of the U.S. This is the craft brewery in the U.S. that always makes me think that there's a joke going on against me, really. That I can't deny that his business is successful. He's sold in many, many states in the U.S. He's sold here in Ontario. I've heard of him being sold in other places across Canada. Mr. Pugsley, Shipyard Brewing Company. Some people love it. I've always been let down by Pugsley beers. Just like I've always been let down by Michael Arnold Trafalgar beers. So, that being said, this has the same name as a beer that you can get here in Canada. This is the Melonhead. Shipyard Melonhead. So Melonhead is 4.4% alcohol by volume. Just going to reach over here and get my bottle opener. I'm going to throw this bottle cap in the bucket. And I'm going to grab our flute. Okay, so first and foremost, when I hear any type of beer with melon in it, I don't expect a golden lager. That's actually more, I guess I should refrain from saying golden lager. That is more neon than anything else. It's like a weird neon yellow. Very clear. A little bit of carbonation moving in there. There wasn't much head. As I poured it, I could smell candied fruit. Yeah. Oh, there's a candy. What candy was that used to smell just like that? It has a slight cotton candy scent, but there is a candy that... no-name Swedish berries. Not Swedish berries, but the no-name ones. The ones that are more fake sugar. It also has a scent that's somewhat reminiscent to Tahiti Treat, which you can't get here in Ontario anymore, anywhere that I've found it at least. It's possibly still here, but it used to be the pop of my childhood. I have found it in the US, though, under Tahitian Treat. Slightly different name, slightly different taste, but it's the same stuff, just a few ingredients changed. So for me, it smells like my childhood, my high fructose corn syrup induced childhood. Let's try the beer. Why would you do that, Joe? Better yet, why would you do that, Alan? Mr. Pugsley, why would you make this beer? What were you hoping to accomplish with this beer? What did you accomplish that made you think that it should be sold commercially? And what makes you think that it should be sold over and over again? To the viewers that watch this, how many of you love this beer? Now, I'm not going to rant and rave on it like I've seen some people do. I'm not going to go too far off on it, but I don't like this beer. It's not the worst Alan Pugsley creation I've ever had. It's weird because you sip it, and it's very light-bodied. A little bit of carbonation, but very light-bodied. You swallow it and you start off with just soda water, and you're like, okay, whatever, I'm drinking a 4.4% alcohol light beer. And then you get this blanket of fake, shitty fakeness, really. Best way to describe it, fake, shitty fakeness, yeah. Very professional here at the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You get this watermelon and honeydew-like taste to it, but neither of them are good. They have a weird dirty taste to them. It's almost as if you use more of the skin and rind of the melon than the flesh itself. Or, you know, when you get a watermelon and you cut it open and you forget to wrap it and you leave it out on the counter and then you eat it a few days later again, like you've left the whatever's left over of the melon on the counter instead of in the fridge or anything like that, and you forgot to wrap it, and you just take a spoon, you dig in, and you get that soggy, slimy top layer in your mouth. It has that dirty taste to it. Luckily, it doesn't last long. You get a slight touch of garbage water, too. For those of you that are like, how do you know what garbage water tastes like? You've never thrown out a garbage bag where, you know, some of the water in the bottom of it, like, splashes in your face? I've done that many a time. Very clean on the forefront. Really gross on the middle. The end isn't very good, but the finish is fine, too, because the finish is nothing. You're just left with a little soda water tingle on your tongue and no flavor. So, nothing on the forefront, nothing on the finish, middle and end, not very good. I would rather have a Bud Light Lime or Miller Chill over this, but I'd rather have this over, say, Bud Light Lime Mojito or the Lime-A-Rita, to put it in perspective. I would give it, it's a 4.4% alcohol beer, I'll give it a 4.5. It's not something I ever want to drink again, but if somebody held a gun to my head or something like that, I could do it easily enough. I just don't want to. Who wants to? Thank you, Joe, for sending this over so I could try it. Thank you, Alan, for making it so I could try it. And, well, fuck you both at the same time. Cheers.